Hello everybody and welcome to today's class. So we're going to be doing today's class on our chair. So it's a little bit of chair yoga. So take a few moments now to make yourself nice and comfortable, sitting up nice and tall, just making sure the feet are connected with the earth. If not, it's nice maybe to get a cushion or roll up a little blanket and put it in under your feet. So once you feel grounded, roll the shoulders back and down, and you can begin by just taking a moment to close your eyes. So today our class is very much about self-care, and we often, I must turn my little iPad the other way around. So we often speak about self-care in a way that we think it's selfish. And that sort of thought or idea can come from old conditioning, maybe how we're reared as well a little bit. But the truth is that self-care is all about nurturing and nourishing ourselves. And when we do that, we become more generous and more compassionate, more just not kind to ourselves, but kind to other people as well. So we're all familiar with our five senses: taste, touch, hear, see and smell. So we're very familiar with those senses, and we call those the five senses, but we might not be that familiar with the sixth sense, which is our intuition. So the sixth sense is an internal one. That's an internal sense. It's like an inner knowing, sort of knowing something that you may not think you know. So that's our sixth sense. But a lot of people don't speak about the seventh and the eighth sense that we have also. So our seventh sense is our ability to observe and notice our thoughts and feelings as they come and go. So some people say it's like, you know, watching clouds going across the sky. I tend to think of it as being on the side of a busy road and you can see all the cars coming and going. You're observing them, but it doesn't mean you need to get into any of them and become it. So it's a lovely way. Our seventh sense is all about mental activity. So it's about being the observer of our thoughts and our emotions. And then you have an eighth sense, and the eighth sense is about interconnectedness. So it's about realizing there is no me, you, us, them. It's like we're all connected. We're all as one. So there's that lovely sense of interconnectedness. So we can work on all those senses, all those layers of ourselves in a nice nurturing and caring way. And when we do, we're really filling up our own cup. And that just means that we have that lovely ability then to share everything that we have with other people. So let's begin our practice today by simply just tuning into our breath. So we're simply just going to breathe in for the count of 4, and then we're going to breathe out for the count of 6. But in the middle bit, we're going to hold our breath for 5. So we're going to breathe in for the count of 4 through the nose. Hold your breath for the count of 5. And then breathe out completely for the count of 6. So it's lovely if you can breathe out through your nose. So we're breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling, hold. Exhaling, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling, hold. Exhaling. Let's do another few rounds now on our own. Breathing in for 4, holding for the count of 5, and then breathing out for the count of 6. Let's do one more round. Well done. I can hear my dog Bruno barking in the background. So well done, everybody. So we're going to begin now. Make sure you're nice and free with your clothes. So the elbows are at shoulder height. The palms are facing down. So you're going to roll the shoulders back so that the shoulder blades want to touch at the back. And then you're going to come out, straighten the hands. So it's like a little rowing motion. So you're breathing in as you reach the hands out, and then breathing out as you pull the elbows back and bring the shoulder blades together. So you're breathing in, reaching out, and then breathing out, pulling the shoulders back. So it's like a nice rounding movement. So it's like a little swimming movement, really. So breathing in, breathing out, shoulder blades together at the back. Breathing in, pull the elbows back, shoulder blades together. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do two more. Then go in the opposite direction, breathing in and then breathing out. So this is more like that lovely swimming stroke that you do in the pool. So breathing in, then pull the elbows back. So you're coming out through the center line, taking it out and around. So pulling back. Let's do two more. Breathe in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. This time we're going to imagine that we're holding a ball here in between the two hands. You're rolling the shoulder blades up and down, up and down. So again, you're moving this imaginary ball as you're making a circle. Okay, so you're breathing in, lifting the shoulder blades up and up. Breathing in, so it's like you're moving that ball up and down. Getting some nice energy. We're going to do two more this way, and then you're just going to go in the opposite direction. So you're going to come forward, down, squeeze the shoulder blades together at the back. So you're breathing in and breathing out. You're doing really well. So it's really good to get into these shoulders. We need to bring some energy into the shoulders. Let's do one more and come back. Take the arms out. So again, your elbows are at shoulder height. You're coming into that cactus. You're lifting the heart and then you're tilting the chin towards the ceiling. We'll close the energy down, bringing the forearms, elbows together. So you're breathing in, cactus. Lift the heart, lift the chin. Then breathing out, tuck the chin to the chest and close the energy down. Breathe in, breathing out. Say again now if you can breathe in through your nose. Breathing in, breathing out. So we're really doing a lovely chest expansion here, opening the heart, allowing it to shine. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed, squeezing the shoulder blades in. As you open out the arms into that cactus, looking up and closer, you're also stretching the throat, and then you're stretching the back of the neck as you tuck the chin in. Let's do two more. You're doing really well. Last one. Okay, let's take the hands and just wrap them around the back of your neck. So you can just link them at the back of your neck if you wish. And it's quite similar. You're going to inhale, lift up, lift the chin up. Exhale, you're just bringing the elbows together. Breathing in, and then you're breathing out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do two more. Well done. You can relax the hands just for a moment. So make sure you have some space here at each side of the chair. Like you can wiggle your way out onto the edge of your chair. Make sure you're nice and comfortable and nice and solid. Feet are down onto the ground. So this right hand comes up and the left hand goes back. And then you just swap. So you're just going from side to side. So you're breathing in, breathing out. Keep them nice and straight. So take that back hand back as far as it'll go, reaching back and then reaching up. So the top hand now, see if you can bring it up and back. And the bottom hand goes right back. So you're really getting this stretch in both ways. So you're reaching back even when you go up. You want to keep the arms nice and straight. That's it. Let's do 2 more. That's it, last one. And relax. Well done. And so for this one, we're going to use our feet. So your right heel comes forward, the toes are flexed and you're stretching, but the left toes now go back under the seat and you're tapping. So it's good to hold onto the seat here. Then you're just going to make a swap. So you lift up, left heel comes down, right toe goes right back in under the chair and the toe is tipping the ground. So you're breathing in and then you're breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. You're doing really well. You can hear my toes tapping off the mat. Keep going. Drawing in that belly button, keeping the core engaged. Okay, we've got another 5 to go. 4 and 5. Well done. Feet firmly back onto the ground. This time taking a hold again onto the chair. You're going to take the heels out. So the heels are on the ground, toes are flexed back. This is your inhale. Exhale, take both of them back so the toes tip underneath your seat. So you're inhaling, exhaling, breathing in, breathing out. Not as easy as you think. So it is. So breathe in, breathe out. Really good for the core. Make sure you have a nice solid base on that chair. And out. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Well done. That is a really nice little workout for the belly, and it gets the heat pumping in the body as well. Now you can have anything in your hand now, from a bottle of water to a biro to a pen, it doesn't matter, but just you're holding on to something. So I've just got a pen here. So anything that is just simple for you to have in your hand. We're going to bring the hands back into that cactus shape once again. So you're inhaling, you're just passing the item overhead and you're pulling the energy down. So you're pulling the elbows down towards the ribs. Inhale, swap and back down. Inhale, swap and exhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth for this one. You're doing really well. Keep going, reaching up as high as you can. And remember that pull. So make an active pull as you come down. Okay? So you're pulling as you come down. And breathe. 5 more. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. You should feel that little burn on the shoulders. This time we're going to, I'll be all ink, we're going to pass the barrel over our back, and you're going to reach back with the other hand to grab hold of the pin. Then you're going to take it in your left hand, reach back so the right hand comes all the way around. You're going to grab hold and you're going to swap, okay? So pin is here, place it down your back, take your left hand around, grab the pin, and you do the opposite direction. Pin goes down the back, hand goes around. So you can do this with, here I am trying to grab it. You can do, I don't want it to fall. So you can do this with a bottle of water if you find a bottle of water easier, or you might want to do it with your anything. You can do it tin of beans, which would be harder. But you know what? A pin is good because you have a little bit of lint at the beginning, and you're going to learn to stretch as you go. So let's do it one more. Breathing in, catch, and breathing out. Well done. Very good job. So I hope you're all okay after those lovely stretches. So come find your nice comfortable seated position, and we're going to do favourite part, the meditation. So let's get comfy. Sit back in your seat, or even if you want to come into that lying position, that's perfectly fine. So our lovely meditation today is about the healing light. So when you're ready, you can get comfortable, close your eyes, take a moment to tune back into your breathing. Simply breathing in and breathing out. Becoming aware of your breath and allowing yourself to be completely supported by the chair beneath you. Gently close your eyes and take a moment to imagine that you are floating in an endless, quiet expanse of beautiful stars. You are weightless and you are completely at peace. Around you, the galaxies glow with ancient, vibrant colours. Deep purples sparkle, cosmic blues, and glittering golds. As you float, you notice a beautiful patch of gentle starlight leading you forward. Follow this path until you arrive at a sacred planet, a sanctuary that exists only for you. Step onto its surface and feel the soft, moss-like ground beneath your feet. The air here is clean and cool, and it's filled with the soft hum of universal wisdom. And at the center of this beautiful world, you find a crystal cave glowing with a gentle, loving light. And you step inside, and you can feel the love and warmth wash over you. The light here has a consciousness of its own. It moves to where you need it most. So feel the light now softening any tension in your shoulders and neck. Visualize the light soothing any anxieties in your mind. And visualize it bringing this beautiful sense of peace to your heart. It whispers to you truths you've always known but may have forgotten. You are worthy. You are loved. You are exactly where you need to be. Now allow this light to fill you completely, healing and restoring every part of your being. Now you can stay in this sanctuary as long as you wish, simply breathing in and breathing out. And when you are ready, you can carry this peace back with you, feeling its light, its healing, and its wisdom in your heart. And if you wish, we will complete our session now by bringing our hands into prayer. We'll bring our thumbs to our third eye. May we have peace in our thoughts this week. To our mouth, may we have peace in our word this week. And to our hearts, may we have peace and love in our hearts this week. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Thank you.